Hello, fellow parents and gamers. Are your kids draining your wallet with those AAA titles and your free time's rarer than a legendary drop? Then you're in the right place. Two elder millennial moms who remember dial-up internet and still use cheat codes are here to help you navigate the wild world of fun, budget-friendly finds for the casual gamer. My name's Michelle, and I'm here with my friend Dawn. This is We Have Video Games at Home. Hello.
Hi, how's it going?
Oh, it's good. How are you?
Pretty good.
You got me addicted to Stardew Valley, so thanks.
Yes. It's so nice. It's such a nice little relaxing haven. I did get in a discussion with somebody on Threads, and it was, what is your unpopular cozy game opinion? And I was like, I don't want to form relationships in Stardew Valley. I want people to leave me alone so I can do my work. And I was like, I am the Scrooge of Pelican Town.
So same. I don't understand how people do the work and form relationships.
Right?
Also, notes from last week, since I started playing, you mentioned that the wizard being kind of like a jerk.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I met Shane, and he's immediately like, go away, don't talk to me. Why are you talking to me? And I was like, that's the guy. That's the one. I can fix him. I can do it. And then I was like, what does that say about us?
Yeah, because I also want to be left alone. I'm like, I get it.
Yeah, don't talk to me. I'm busy.
The problem I had with basically all the romance sort of options in Stardew is that I find all of them pretty much jerks. And I don't know if that was intentional, but yeah.
I don't know, because now I realize that Shane is just kind of like, he's got an alcohol problem and he's suffering from depression. And I'm like, do I want that in my life? I don't think that I do.
Oh my gosh. I chose to marry Sam.
Okay, how's that?
He's great. He doesn't ever change, which I mean is, it's like real life. So a lot of the times I'm busting my ass on the farm and he built a little half pipe on the farm and he's like, I'd love to help you, but I don't know anything about farming. And then he just rides a skateboard in town and doesn't help me very much.
Does he ever figure out how to do a kickflip?
Oh, you know what? I actually don't know. I have no idea. He's just sort of enthralled in his own music and stuff like that.
I hear Sebastian's nice.
Is Sebastian the emo guy?
The emo guy.
I can't get him to take any interest in me whatsoever, so I've just decided to consistently give him things that he hates.
I love evil gamer Dawn.
It's like every time I see him, I'm like, oh, there he is. I'm like, here, take this. He's like, this is stupid. I'm like, I know. That's
what I do to Alex when he's like, how do you like my haircut? And I'm like, you look stupid. Jim bro.
Yeah, he was my, bottom list pick too.
Yeah. Nope, Haley can have him. They make a perfect couple.
Haley's a jerk too.
Yep.
Anyways, the people of Pelican Town. Every time I go there and it's like an event, I'm like, so I suppose the store's closed. I was gonna buy seeds today.
Yeah, I needed to buy some shit.
And I'm like, I am the Scrooge. It's a holiday, it's a fun, don't you want to join in? I'd be like, bah, I'm back.
Nope, I want to get my seeds and get back to the farm. Stop talking. Every Wednesday, I'm like, it's Wednesday. I had plans for the store.
It's the stupidest day to close.
Yeah. Anyway, those are my thoughts.
I'm glad you're liking it.
Yep, I will.
It's nice.
I'll keep you updated. I haven't seen winter yet, so I haven't even done all 4 seasons.
I was just playing it last night, and I found 2 new things. There's so many hidden things in the game that it's actually just sort of unreal, and I kind of don't want to explore and get hints, so I actually don't want them to tell me. I just want to come across them. Some of them are things I'll never get. They're wild.
Yeah.
The 2 that I found the other day, I was like, I found something on my farm that I never knew was there.
Ooh.
And then I also, I don't know if I want to give you hints unless you want to find out naturally.
Nah, tell me. I don't care.
There's a weird egg that you come across, and it's the void egg. I didn't know what to do with it. I've turned it into mayonnaise and did all this stuff, and then the other day I was like, you idiot, you should hatch the void egg.
That's what I was just gonna say. You should hatch it.
So that's what I'm waiting on. I'm like, it's gonna hatch. And we'll see what it is.
Did you get, in your cave, do you have bats or mushrooms?
I chose mushrooms.
Oh, bats are way cooler.
Is it? Yeah. I guess I'll never know. I wasn't there.
They leave you fruit and they fly around. I don't know. I like bats.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'm sick of mushrooms. I hate it.
Do you get special mushrooms though? Like, or is it just common mushrooms?
You get random. You get a lot of different mushrooms, but it's mostly common mushrooms. But I will just you get a dehydrator and you can dehydrate mushrooms, and so I just walk around with like bags of shrooms essentially, and they're pretty good for getting like healing and energy points. So, and I just can't get rid of them. I just got tons of mushrooms. I should have chose bats. Yeah. Good.
Next time
when I mod it and I guess there's like a mod where it's Lord of the Rings, like the Shire.
Oh, cute.
And, yeah, but I don't think I can save my existing data. I think that I need to like restart.
Yeah.
So, and I'm still finding new stuff, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah, I also want to try a different land.
Right, like a different layout?
Yeah, like you go to the forest or not the beach. The beach sounds terrible, but like, I can't remember them all. There's the forest, the mountains. Yeah, anyways, some of them look nice.
I love them. It's especially when you've had like a day where you're kind of like, I don't really want to think, and you just kind of, it's nice.
Yep, agreed. Did you review a game this week or?
I did have, I have one game.
Me too.
But also, we were also talking about something that who, must live under a rock, found a little wildly interesting.
Yep.
And we're going to be talking about, quote, anti-woke mods, unquote.
Yeah.
So as long as I've been playing games, and probably even before me, definitely, mods have been created and shared among PC gamers. And it's one of the reasons why I wanted to get back on the PC train and off of the consoles, even though I'll always love my consoles.
Yeah.
But, being 80s babies, I miss cheat code days. And PC to me is like game genieing your console.
Yep.
So yeah, mods you can add, you can enhance, you can essentially break the rules of the game, you can create more assets, and there's also, let's face it, loads and loads of NSFW features.
Yep.
Because the internet is a messy, messy place.
Yep.
It had never, I don't know why, but it has never occurred to me that people would create mods to de-hance their gaming experiences.
Especially like a game like Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
You're playing that game because you want the fantasy aspect, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Like, why would you? I don't understand why you would make mods to take that away.
Yeah. It's so yeah, the ones that we were going to talk about was Baldur's Gate 3 and also The Sims 4.
Yeah.
I have not journeyed yet to the doorsteps of Baldur's Gate, but thankfully there's 2 nerds on this pod. So I have a question, Michelle. Yep. Is this game not like a fully choice-driven game?
Absolutely, yeah. All of your choices matter. And yeah, they really matter. It just, I have like 400 hours in this stupid game, and you could play it over and over again a dozen times and still have different outcomes.
If you wanted to like romance a character, there's a couple romanceable characters in the game. You can choose not to, right? Like it's choice driven.
Yeah, for sure. You don't have to romance any. They come up in the dialogue and you can choose to like accept or deny their pass each time. Yeah,
so the one character that was memed quite a bit is, am I saying this right? Astarion?
Yeah. Yeah, the vampire guy.
The romanceable half vampire character.
The one that all the girls think they can fix?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy.
So, is this a character that you have to have you don't have to have a relationship with him?
Nope.
This is, if you are romanticizing this character and you're like having a romanceable time with this character, this is a road that you went down intentionally.
You could absolutely kill him on first sight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you don't even have to have him in your party. So you're right. Everything is a choice. If you don't like that choice, don't pick it as an option. If you don't like a character, like, don't talk to them. I mean, Astarion's the rogue and he's really sneaky, so he breaks the locks and stuff. But yeah, you don't have to have any of them in your party. So just like don't make his butt smaller because you're upset that you're attracted to a male CGI butt. Like,
So
it's so stupid.
these like self-labeled anti-woke mods do is they remove any LGBTQ storylines from the game. They make it so that it's just not even an option. But like, if that's a problem for you, this game like wasn't for you. You also get to control the story anyways, like you were just explaining.
Yeah.
It's so weird to me because like when I heard this, it was like, if you're ending up there, you can't be like, oh no, what happened again? I just can't stop romancing with the sexy vampire man every time this happens. Oh, jeez. I guess I'll just play it through one more time.
I've started over multiple times, and I'd have never romanced Asterion. The dialogue hasn't even come up for me. So in order to get it, you have to get the certain like points, right? In order for that.
You've got to walk through and you're...
Yeah. So you got to get to the point to even entice that dialogue to come up.
Unreal.
Asterion doesn't do it for me, so I don't care, but like, it's work. You got to put in the work to get him to like you.
That's crazy. I would have never thought. I thought it was just like hit A or hit B maybe. And people were upset about that. It seems like it's a long road there, my friend. You walked it intentionally.
It kind of is, yeah. Sometimes there's a few characters that come onto you real quick, and then you can be like, no thanks, or yes, please, whatever, it's your choice. And then they also made, the mod goes on to be like, if you're a male character, you will only get those dialogue options from the female characters. And it's like, dude, if you're playing this game, it's because, like, you want the I don't know, don't you want the fantasy aspect? Like, if the devil wants to have a threesome with you, I'm going to say yes. Because I want to see how that turns out. It doesn't mean that I actually want to have a threesome with the devil. I want to see how it goes for this game.
So there's also a mod that makes all the characters just a little less hotter. So all the women are, like, more covered up. Because I guess even showing a little leg was just a bit too much skin. Let's be clear here, too. This game is rated M for mature, and on full volume says it has strong sexual content and nudity. If you do not have these features even turned on in your game launchers, which I just found out that I didn't, you can't even look at this game. You can't even look at the trailer. You can't wish list it. It's just not an option.
Yeah.
So it's a little strange to me that someone would even buy this game and be like, oh, well, I never...
Right? That's what I'm saying. Did you play the other Baldur's Gate games? Like, what? Have you seen anything Larian Studios has done?
Oh my gosh.
Where have you been, my guy? The thing I read was that they were covering up the noble women because the noble women shouldn't be sexy. That's what I was reading.
Which was, again, strange. The aesthetic mod that had me, like, I was roaring with laughter when I saw the meme where they took Asterion, the romanceable vampire man, and restructured his butt. Attempt to just make him
erased his get
to make him
like,
less attractive. Nothing screams I'm homophobic because I'm afraid of my own spectrum of sexuality than like the vampire man is just too hot. Oh my god, how do you turn it off?
When you sent me that text the other day, I was in actually a waiting room and I was like, I need to look this up immediately. And I found all the memes and the mods, and I was like, I was sitting there trying so hard to not to be like, what the fuck? Out loud in a waiting room, because it's so ridiculous. I can't wait for you to actually play this game now that you know this.
This like sold it more. The only reason that I haven't done it yet was largely because of the price when it first came out, and I was doing other things. But
yeah,
it is like a time, like you said, 400 hours you have on there.
Yeah.
That's a time commitment.
And I've completed it fully one time. It just keeps starting over.
I am very excited to... It's actually on sale right now, so might as well say that.
Ooh.
Like, it is on sale. So maybe this is... Maybe it's going to be a nice little gift for myself.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not, homophobic,
yeah.
I would absolutely recommend this game. There's a reason it won Game of the Year. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. I played it on PlayStation 5, but I hear the logistics are better on a PC.
Nice. And there's just apparently no way of getting around having relations with the sexy vampire man.
I did. I don't even. Gale is the one that I find he's just like, blech. I don't know what it is. He's like really nice and stuff, but I don't know. He's too ick. Gives me the ick.
He's no Shane from Stardew Valley.
Right? He does have his issues, but like, I don't know. I get the ick.
Yeah. Well, see, I have no face to put it to, so I'll have to play the game.
Yeah, I will. And I want your updates about it.
Oh, it's going to happen.
Hourly.
So many. I do, on some level, slightly appreciate people, like, for once, for the first time ever, not pushing to ruin the game for everybody else. Like, I've not seen a moms against BG3, and instead are just, you know, finding ways to ruin the game for themselves.
There's a romance scene in that game that I'm trying really hard to not tell you because I want it to be a surprise. But
Okay.
on the other hand, I want to tell you so bad. But I have to wait for you to figure it out. And the listeners who've played the game know exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh my gosh. Is it, like, stream worthy, or is it like, no?
Oh, no, absolutely. Do not stream that. You will get removed.
Well, you won't even have to. I'm just going to come across it and be like, I found it. It's this one, isn't it?
This one. Yep. That's all you have to say, and I'll know.
Oh my gosh. The other mods that we were going to discuss was, so Sims 4, did you look up some of these as well?
I haven't had a chance to look them up because I was busy and stuck in the Baldur's Gate ones, but I assume they're just the same.
This one was shocking. They've had an unfortunate news bump, and EA has been trying to chase creators of an anti-DEI mod to just sort of get rid of it. Sims has been pretty LGBTQ friendly, for what I understand, over a decade. When I was a kid, I actually remember mods existing long before to make LGBTQ characters in Sims, before it was even a feature.
I remember that too.
Yeah, and instead of people just enjoying the game as it is, it has already its customizable options. It doesn't even need to be said because everybody under the sun knows what Sims is. It's a game of many, many, many assets and their possible events attached to them. So the ability to make your Sim have the life and aesthetic you desire was always already there. It's always been there. That's it. That's the game. But I guess that wasn't enough for some people.
Yeah, but I was just going to say, like, again, like Baldur's Gate, it's all choice driven. You make the choices, and you have to make those conscious choices like a couple times before you get the result that you want.
Yeah. So this wasn't enough for people. They wanted, you know, what's good is a fully customizable life and environment when you can't also control all the other NPCs attached to it. So this mod was shocking. This mod removes all of the people of color from the game. It changes everybody in this game to white.
Ew.
It also changes all LGBTQ people straight, and all LGBTQ couples that live together immediately get turned into siblings, which, I mean, I can't even touch here because we know that one's a lot weirder, right?
Oh, so, like, did a church group do this? Gross.
I don't even know. And I guess there was also a problem with body diversity because they also changed it so every single person has to be thin.
Oh my god.
It was really gross. It's gross.
I don't even have words.
And again, it's insane to me because both of these games have already given you free will. It's obvious that if that isn't enough for some people, then what really are really aiming for is removing the free will of others. I think that is the most concerning and telling thing about the existence of this mod in particular. That it's not enough you can't be the character that you've customized and customize your own life and your own assets and your own hobbies and your own jobs. Sims is huge. That you also cannot exist in a space with other human beings who are different from you.
So, like, they can't control that situation in real life, so they're just gonna do it where they can? That's disgusting.
And if certain people and policymakers are out there trying to sell the public on anti-DEI things and trying to kind of shrug it off as being not racist, all you need to do is look towards the existence of this mod to see a glimpse into what the true anti-DEI view of the world really does look like for them. And a shout out to the Sims community who are largely not like this at all. It's such a community of cozy gamers and cozy modders making really incredible mods out there that embrace what the game and the developers have done and just keep enhancing it. We love you guys.
It makes me feel icky to be a human being. Ugh, I'm going to make my next Sim life all colored people.
Right.
How about that? They're all going to be gay and colored.
Yep. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, that one was really shocking. And that one just came out just a couple days ago.
Oh, really? Like, that's new.
And EA has been trying to chase them. Yeah, EA has been trying to chase them to take it down.
Oh, good for them.
Unfortunately, it just moves around.
Yeah, that's true. So. Oh, that's yucky. That makes me feel gross. It's sad. I haven't been playing Sims. I was waiting for Sims 5, and then they said they're not going to make a Sims 5. They're going to focus on their energy on more for Sims 4, which is fine, I guess.
Yeah.
But I get into the part where you get, like, a partner and then have a kid, and I'm like, this is too much. I got to go. And then I find a different game.
I was playing one mode where you have to try to keep, like, triplets.
Oh, God.
And they all have to, like, you have to get them up to a certain age. Like, that was the quest.
Yeah, I remember that.
And immediately I was like, well, this house is too small. And I was like, cheat code. And we're going to move to a big house, guys.
Rosebud.
And then I made the mistake of being like, why not have some more kids? And I ended up having twins. So we had 5 babies in this house. All my characters did was piss on the floor and cry themselves to sleep.
I would, too.
In utter exhaustion.
That sounds like real life.
Every day. And I was like, this is too stressful. I made a wrong turn.
Yeah. That is brutal.
But again, fully customizable.
Right? I played this game to get away from my real life, and when it has you, like, taking care of a bunch of kids, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm doing that
this
for real.
This is too much.
I feel gross about the world now that someone would make that.
The nice thing is that we don't have to play it.
Yeah, exactly.
It is. And anybody who is playing it, I mean...
Why?
We see you.
Yeah.
We see what you're doing.
Yucky.
Yeah.
Ick.
We also played some games this week.
Yes.
So, I have one to review. Do you have one to review?
Yes, I do.
All right. Why don't you go first?
Okay. The game I picked is Happy Game. It's called Happy Game, but it is not happy.
Okay.
It's...
I'm going to stop you right there because I also played this game. It's not the game I reviewed. It was a backup game because I was like, I guarantee you, you also did this game.
You knew.
I knew, and I was like, this is Michelle written all over it.
Okay, because it was made by the same people who did Botanicula, so Amanita Design. When I saw Botanicula, I was like, this is Dawn coded all over. Because it's like cute little bugs and stuff. So it's hilarious that you saw this one and you thought it was me coded. Because it's like an adventure horror interactive point and click puzzle game. Mm-hmm. So the way I describe it is like Botanicula meets Art the Clown. And like the Terrifier. You guys know that movie? Ugh.
This is an accurate description.
So you help this... Right? So messed up. This sleeping child wakes up and you gotta help them escape their nightmare world. So you solve the puzzles to advance the levels. And each level's more complicated and disturbing in the most adorable and also psychotic way possible. It's fairly quick. You can do it in like a couple hours. So like a rainy day, afternoon, or chill Sunday. And it will 100% leave you wondering about the mental health of the creators. They did such an amazing job. I don't even know how they came up with these ideas. It's so messed up, but also so cute at the same time. I got stuck on a puzzle, and like my son is a big horror buff, so I got stuck on a puzzle, and I was like, dude, you have to help me. And he's like, oh, I totally know this game. I would not recommend it for kids. But, however, he's like, you just gotta do this, this, and this. And then I was like, oh my god. Thanks, dude, because he's seen it. Other YouTubers play it. But it's so creepy and disturbing, but also amazing. I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but it is gory in a cartoony way. I don't know, but it's all hand-drawn stuff like Botanicula was.
Really good job. It has a very anything that you think is going to happen next, that's not it. It is...
That's not it.
Like twisted characters and disturbing. I was playing it, I originally got it, and I was in not the mood. And as soon as I started it, I was like, I can't. And I turned it off.
Yeah.
And then later, same thing. My kids saw it, and my one son was like, can I play it? And so he played it the majority of the way through, and then we did not finish it because he got to one part where, you know, we just kind of had been playing it for a couple hours, and he was kind of like, oh, well, I'm done killing things now. So...
Yeah. Did they know about the game, your kids?
I turned it on and started playing it for them to show it, and they were immediately wanted to play it because of how horror-coded it was.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. And surprising.
I never finished it fully either, but I will, because I need to know what happens. I like the whole like point and click thing too, because it's a simple concept, and everything is interactive, whether it does something for you or not. So there was this one part I got stuck at, and I just kept, this thing was moving, and I'm like, you have to do something, click, 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 click. It didn't, but I just rage clicked it. I think that's when I called my son to help me.
Yeah, I was so surprised because, I have, I love, all of their stuff is like so beautiful. And then this one just is so surprising. I am also wondering if, because they do have a new game coming out and there's no release date yet.
Okay.
And I'm wondering if we're leading up to that because I have gotten 3 of their games from Epic Games just like 1 week after the other.
Yes.
And I'm wondering if maybe that's because we're gonna get a release date here soon, or I'm also waiting to see if they're gonna put their other games out there too every week, because they have a couple games and every single one of them is just so good.
So good. I didn't want to tell you that was the free game. I figured you would see it.
Yeah.
There. Last
I'm
week.
so happy you played it.
So I didn't say anything. Yeah, I don't even have words. It's so amazing. It like fits my family's persona perfectly. As Botanicula fit yours. 100% recommend. What did you try out?
So I came across a free one. This one is called Balantica. It's developed by Team Hansen and it's published by Jungle Lab Game. Balantica is an indie deck builder puzzle game. It has a very Don't Starve art feel to it. You play as paternal twins heading on a journey to an altar where you meet trials and challenges that will test your hope and relationship. It's a lot like playing kind of like a board game, puzzle game. The way that you balance their hope in the game is with a balancing scale. And the deck that you're continuously trying to add on to will give you hope points. And some of the hope points will give them to the sister, and some of them will give them to the brother, and some of them can be given to either. And there's also ones that have multipliers and special conditions attached to the cards. So you essentially want to build your deck and strategically play the cards to accumulate hope evenly to each twin on the scale. If the scale starts to tip in favor of one sibling over the other, it affects the relationship, and then you can also lose hope. There's also a quota on each scale, and as you go through, it gets increasingly more difficult. So you want to build up your deck as much as possible because you have to meet the quota in that scale and have both siblings balance their hope in order to make it through and call it a success. If you fail 3 times, it's game over. You're done.
Oh.
It was a very difficult game, but so addictive. You want to just continue to build up your deck to match whatever it is your strategy is going forward. Yeah, it was just a fun game.
Where did you find it?
So I found this on Steam.
Okay.
It is 100% free.
Ooh.
Total disclosure is that there is some AI art used in some portions of the game, which doesn't necessarily bother me because the game is 100% free. And if you're into looking for more of Jungle Lab games, all of their games are actually 100% free. So if you wanted to check out that developer,
ooh, I do.
just click on something else and give it a go. My game clip this week will be a short streaming video of me breaking down mentally. No. Just breaking down like how to play the game, because it took me a couple of go-throughs before I realized like the best way to move forward with this game strategy-wise.
I think the game clips are my favorite thing because what I'm listening to and I'm picturing it, and then I see it, I'm like, oh, that's what she meant. I get it.
Yes, I'm always so surprised. There's been a couple where it's like Oregon Trail, and then when I look at it, I was like, I'm not getting Oregon Trail like vibes visually.
No, but
gameplay wise, like you nailed it in terms of like what the game play is kind of like.
Yeah, it didn't look like it at all.
Yeah, I love the game clips.
I can't wait to post Happy Game.
Oh, yes.
Now you've already seen it, so you won't be surprised.
I won't be surprised, but I'll see which game clips and which portions of the game you put up, because what a wild game.
What a wild game. That's all. What should we do next week? Do you want to post more of us actually gameplay?
Sure. It'd be great to try out the streaming.
Yeah, I'm down. We could stream...
yeah, maybe we'll start posting some more streaming stuff.
Yeah, I'm in. I like that. Get us out of our comfort zone.
And again, like, we'll just pick whatever game we feel comfortable with. Whatever we come across. That's sort of like the whole point is just, we just come across stuff all the time.
Yeah, what can we find?
I was going to actually mention last week that after we did our web-based game challenge, I played, is it Dredger or Dredger?
Yeah.
What was the one? Yeah. Amazing.
Was that the maze one?
Absolutely loved that game. It was so good.
Was that the maze one?
Yeah, the maze one on like an old, green
Wasn't that awesome?
DOS computer. So good. What a great idea.
And then every time you turn around, it creeped me out. Yeah, don't play that one in a dark room.
Or maybe you do.
I guess.
With Happy Game, what we almost did was we almost put it on the projector. Again, the projector is in a dark room. We everything has to be dark, and that would have been an aesthetic.
Oh, for sure.
Sort of horror game.
That would have been awesome. So your kids liked it then?
Yes. Yeah. It was up their alley.
It's hard to form words about it. Like, it's hard to explain. I mean, other than Botanicula meets Art the Clown. I don't really know.
It definitely, like, it took me out of my comfort zone when I was playing it at the time. I was like, I'm just not in the mood.
Yeah, and then you start and you're just like, what the actual fuck is going on? And you have to...
Because it's not like jump scares.
No.
It's not jump scares horror. It's like psychedelic horror.
It has to be seen to be fully appreciated. But the artwork is so good.
They have a really good way of making atmosphere in their games. And this is the first horror game that I've seen them do. So...
Yeah. That's all I got this week.
Yeah, me too. Very fun. Let's avoid the shitty mods.
Oh, yeah, gross.
And we'll just keep looking for the casual content.
Let me know the second you buy Baldur's Gate. I need to know all of your updates.
It'll happen. And like I said, it is on sale, so it's happening.
Okay.
It's been on my wish list for quite a
long
while.
time.
Long enough.
Do it. Recommended. Worth it.
Thank you to anybody who tuned in this week.
I hope that you have time to check out some of the stuff we mentioned, except for those gross mods.
And we'll share our Twitch stuff next week.
Yeah.
Not just streaming stuff, but also like where you can find us.
Okay.
Until next time.
Until next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.